last word is me.
Can you believe that, man?
The last word.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. Last word.
Has finally a lot of ups and downs, and we want to identify some
Let's do it.
key players.
I'm ready.
And this is a new segment that we want to introduce called Bag or Bust. Are we going to bag this person, pay them the bag because they producing on the field, or have we paid this person and they're really a bust? So I don't know. We bagging them or we busting them? First person, I'm busting, and his name is Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears. Why am I busting this man? Because I told you before the season started that Justin Fields is just not that dude. I don't have nothing against him, but listen, it's football, and Chicago's been hurting for a long time. I think it was 1985, 1986, somewhere. Mike Ditka was the last time they hoisted that trophy, and they deserve better. The Windy City. You know, I remember going out to Chicago sometimes, and the history over there is beautiful, you know. And to think that we're putting all this hope, because the team is built to succeed right now, but to build all this hope around Justin Fields. Physically gifted, yes. But does he have what it takes? No. They had an opportunity to go after Bryce Young. They didn't take it. They traded that pick away, beefed it up the team a little bit more for him, and he still can't get it done. Ask me, biggest bust. I believe they're 0-2.
Are they going to move off Fields?
Sooner than later.
You think they move off Fields?
Sooner than later.
If they have another losing season and end up in that bottom 2-3 in the league.
You want to know what I should tell you?
Are they taking quarterback? Yeah, because, again, if this continues, right, they're going to end up in that bottom 5 or so of the league.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be looking at a first-round pick with the opportunity this year with 5-6 potential first-round quarterbacks. Do you take your swing and go your ways with Fields?
Right now.
At this point?
Absolutely.
Have they done everything to say, we're going to surround this guy, we're going to, maybe give him an offensive coach?
Okay.
And allow to see if this talent can blossom?
Let me
Have they really done it?
Let me throw
because again, they're gonna have to pay him in another year or so.
No, they're not, and they won't, and they shouldn't.
They're going to have to.
Let me ask you another question.
Or no,
you said you asked the question: have they done enough? Which is good, fine.
Because this year they added a little more.
Have you seen?
But not much.
Have you seen enough that he's worthy of it? Like, really and truly, when you see the eye test, like even Bryce Young, when you see him. He doesn't have really a better team than what Fields has in Chicago.
Yeah, and that's why
But you can still see.
I don't.
You can
Bryce
still.
Young, okay.
Even if it's like you can still see the way he tosses the ball is a lot more smoother and cleaner than Justin Fields.
Okay.
So. You still believe in him for some reason, and I'm not knocking Justin Fields because everyone has an opportunity. This is year 3, and we're still 0-2.
Yeah, and you know what?
And you're forgetting, Baker was the one who did it to us.
I'm not.
Mike Evans. Did you see Mike Evans out there? Mike Evans was looking like, was it Randy Moss?
Like a former Pro Bowler that he is.
Yes. I don't understand. So,
but yeah,
I'm not a Fields fan.
The team is not a good team to begin with, and
they have a great
while you have a young quarterback and you're not paying him the full bank yet, you need to surround him with the best players you can, because that is simply the way for teams to allow themselves, while they're paying their quarterback this reduced rate, to up the talent surrounding him and really make a run or push at that point. Because once you pay the quarterback's time to get paid, you now have to siphon some of that talent. So where's that push by the Bears? Where's that organized push? Where's that offensive coordinator to get in there and support this guy, lift him up, get him at the best out of him?
No.
Where's his wide receivers? Where's his offensive line? Where's his defense? The Bears, a team that for years and generations, the Bears defense. Defense. Windy City.
Bears
Where's that?
Much. I don't know.
They don't even have the special teams like the Devin Hester years. Where's anything?
So my question to you, because if we're asking ourselves, Fields has not gotten a fair shake.
No, not at all.
So you'd keep him?
Not if I have an opportunity at the first overall pick. No. Depends on at what point is where we fall in the draft.
It's on too.
All right.
If
I have a chance at,
you know what? If they scored more than
maybe.
17, he had 2 interceptions.
To be honest,
Fields, come on.
To be honest, I would be getting rid of him.
There you go.
If I fall in that top 5 type position,
come on, just say
I'm
it.
drafting one of those guys just even to reset the clock at this point.
Need a new, yeah. So, but you've ruined him.
Hey, you might still be able to get something for him too.
You've ruined him
because you could trade him potentially to a team, and they would again have a year or two to decide whether they want to.
Fields, yeah, maybe, but he's a bust. Let's move on to the next bust.
Hey, how about this? I'm bagging Geno Smith.
Oh yes,
a guy that
Geno's getting that bag.
Yeah, he got his contract in the offseason, but he is not someone that I truly thought could lead a team, be a real starting quarterback, franchise quarterback, and he's changing my mind. Mm-hmm. He is changing my mind. His ability, again, this year he's starting off. They're 1-1, yes, but again, he's pushing 70% completion, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I love the not turning the football over, an over 100 passing rating. Maybe last year wasn't a fluke.
No, it wasn't.
I'm coming to grips with that. He's definitely someone I didn't think would repeat, and he's a real good quarterback.
A lot of disrespect, Geno's way.
Again, a guy who came into the league with, again, great hopes tossed upon him and was supposed to be a leading franchise quarterback, then went to a bench quarterback to a guy who may not be in the league, and then resurrected from the grave in Seattle to become potentially now a starting quarterback. Hell of a story, man.
All right, let's move on to the next one. So you bagging Geno?
Bagging him up, man. Give him that bag. Give him more of the bag.
I'm putting this man in the bust category. Justin Herbert. He got the bag, but he's producing like a bust. Got the bag, producing like a bust.
Nah.
And you can say what you want.
You got to separate. At some point, you got to be able to separate.
No.
And I'm not saying of course, he's the quarterback, the most important player.
And you said that Justin Fields has to have the team. What does Herbert have? He has more than enough of a big of a team.
Yes, but his team is not organized.
Oh, boy.
Hey, you got all these pieces, but hey, at some point you need someone to come and put all these pieces in place, right? You can't play chess when your pieces are not in their spot, right? You got to lay them out in place, then start the game. They just have their pieces laid out. That coach has to go. They need to get an offensive coach.
Blame the coach.
Kellen's there, and it probably might be his job. The new offensive coordinator, maybe that was their plan eventually to get, because they can't go back with this guy again. Every week is the same thing. Their formula is the same. They're in it. They can score with it, but they find a way to lose it.
Always. Bust.
And that's coaching.
Bust.
It has, at some point.
Bust.
Because you can't get rid of all of your players.
Bust.
They paid him, so he ain't going nowhere.
Still a bust.
That coach got to go.
You know why?
The coach got to go.
They're just a nice team. They can stay afloat. Oh, we got Herbert. Just stay afloat. Fans will come out. Hey, win a couple of games. Playoffs.
Hey, you got to get there first to be able to get a chance.
Do you believe in Herbert to win any games?
What kind of games are you talking about?
Big games.
I think he's a playoff quarterback. I definitely see him as a playoff quarterback. And again, you get on the right swing of things towards the end of the scenes. Health, of course, big factor.
I'm calling him
There's
a
no
bust.
reason.
I'm calling him a bust.
Once that
I'm calling him a
once
bust.
that coach is gone, and if they can
Okay.
find a coach,
He's not a bust.
preferably
He's a
an
Phillip
offensive coach.
Rivers. Great career. Put up great numbers.
Again,
great numbers.
There's a potential that his career becomes that. A
It
guy who
is.
puts
That's
up
what it is.
numbers, and
That's why they
never
paid him.
gets
We got
to the
another
big game.
Phillip 2.0.
It's very early in his career,
But you know what it is?
and it's
You're
time.
signing up to get the big money, but you know you're not
get
winning,
him
right?
with a coach that knows what he's doing.
Not happening.
His fate will change.
Not happening.
Because
the
I don't see anything.
the Dallas Cowboys
see
will
anything
win
that-
before they win. I'll tell you
You're
that
out
much.
of your mind.
Okay.
You're out of your mind.
Then that means that's never happening.
None of them are winning.
You get the next bagger bust on that list. Who you got?
Oh man, I can't believe this. I am
Want me to say mine?
bagging Dak.
Bagging Dak.
I'm giving
is
Dak.
back.
I'm giving Dak.
I'm
the bag.
getting Dak.
It's time
back.
for Jerry to
I'm getting Dak
to
back.
pony up and give Dak his bread. And because again, he's gonna be up for money in this offseason. And
Ooh.
we know Jones
Hold
is
on. He's not. His contract's not up.
it's not up, but he could be extended.
You're not
And
extending
he's gonna
it.
be looking for new money. He's looking for new money. They're always looking for new money. And Jerry made the mistake and paid him early last time. But at this point, you're gonna have to re him up, give him some more.
Hey, can I ask you a question before you
Yes.
go out there?
Yes.
Is there any real need to give him the extension now?
But then, okay, we all know.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, but that's the part of the love. You don't leave your quarterback dangling.
How's it dangling? We signed a contract and it's not up. You still have another year to go.
Where's the love?
What? I don't see why you.
Where
can't-
is the love? Like my man said. Where is the love?
Dak? Come on, man. You
Where
really,
is
you
the
really
love?
think they believe in Dak? I don't think they believe in Dak. That's why I don't. I really don't think they believe in Dak.
And again, it's time to show him the bag. And again, this is the year. And he may not even have the most impressive numbers. But this Dallas team and that defense is going to win a bunch of games this year. And he's going to be the guy at the helm of that team.
Let me ask you this question
You can
then.
ask me.
They got kicked out the first round of the playoffs. You paying him?
What?
Because that
Hey.
is possible to happen. They might lose the first round of playoffs because teams are heavy right now in the NFC.
Hey, and they're one of the heavy teams, right? So I think that defense, again, they're going to win a bunch of games. It's going to be interesting to see where that division leads. If Philly is able to win it back to back, because Dallas is very likely to be able to win that division this year.
Yeah.
They win that division, have some home games, get the right matchups. It might be Dallas's year to make a run. Again, health, most important thing. But the way Parsons is on that field, as long as he doesn't get hurt, they're going to be an absolute problem. Problem.
All right. Moving on. Bag or bust, we got Bill Belichick. And I'm calling him out. I'm calling him bust. Since Brady's been gone, I don't know what his record been, but it hasn't been looking too good.
I didn't even call him out. You don't know his record.
I'm calling him a bust.